Okay, so let's talk about the RV rental business. Here are the 3 units we had for our rental business. This is inside of a 2,500 square foot warehouse with an overhead door, oversized overhead door. It's a pretty big space, but it was tight. Getting things in and out, especially at the angle that we needed them, it was a little bit of a challenge, but luckily these things rented out a lot. And of course, we used the campers. Here it is at the lake house. We just parked it right in the front and went camping. Why not? Here's the girls. They like riding their dirt bikes, golf cart, 4-wheelers, etc. Here's a photo of the Silver Lake. I like the interior of this one the best. This is the one that we actually kept for our personal use. This was a pretty sharp camper on the interior. Not as big a fan with the exterior, but the interior says a lot for itself. Here is the Jayco J Flight. This was a small one, 4-person camper. This is one that rented out well. This is the 6-person Jayco J Flight. It rented out well. Okay, on to the business part of it. First, we had the Jayco J Flight, the one that slept 6. And then we bought the Silver Lake. And then we bought the Jayco J Flight, the one that sleeps 4. So all of these units we purchased, and they rented out very well. This business was actually fun business. We offered delivery or pickup. So it was about a 50-50 deal. Half the time people would pick them up, half the time we would deliver them, and we've delivered these all around, and a lot of families got to enjoy camping and being outdoors. So this business, my oldest daughter Rayleigh, she helped me a lot with it. It was a really enjoyable business to see people smile and be happy to be the first time in a camper and to be outdoors. A lot of people don't, they just think, hey, going camping is only intense, but this is luxury. This is the luxury life. This is a very easy way to go camping. And I was in Scouts and Boy Scouts. I used to go camping a lot in tents, and as I've gotten older, I started using campers, and this is the way to camp, in my opinion. Would I go tent camping anymore? No, I have no intention to do that. So how about damages? Well, we never really had any issues. Again, we vetted the people that we rented our campers out to. And I hate to say this, but a lot of time if they had too many kids, we wouldn't rent it out to them. I mean, kids are just horrible with things like this, with recreational vehicles. And a lot of parents, they don't watch their kids, and the kids are jumping and bouncing and slamming stuff. So we really vetted who we rented our campers out to. And we did have a lot of families that stayed in them, and kids and people with experience, and that was really what it was. If you've had experience in a camper before, those are the type of folks we typically rented out to.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
We did have a lot of people that had like extra family come over, and they wanted them parked in their driveway. We've done that. We've done city events where they had musicians come and they need a place to, just hang out and cool off before their next performance. One time we had all 3 units at one place in Sherman. I forgot what it was called, what kind of event it was, but they had all 3 of our units, and they were really happy with that. So yeah, this business was a really neat business to have. And it is time consuming. So damages, we didn't have a lot of that any issues with that. Sometimes you'll have a pillow missing or this or that, but basically the biggest issue with this type of business is it's time consuming, especially if you are offering delivery and you got to charge for it. You got to charge them, and don't be easy on it either, because you've got to go hook the camper up, you've got to deliver the camper, return back to your destination, and then when they're finished, go to that site, pick it up, take it back to the warehouse, and then go back to your destination. So, and people pay it. They know it's there's a cost associated with it, and they're willing to pay it. And does it give you a different experience than being in a Airbnb or a vacation rental or a hotel? Yes. And this is an experience you can't really beat. There's nothing that really compares to it, in my opinion. Would I do this type of business again? Yes. Delivery wouldn't be an option. It would be pickup only, just because I don't have the time and I want to be the one that's out camping and enjoying myself and my children and wife. So that's it. That's the RV rental business. Let me know what you think.